Hello everybody, it's RubiGamingx. First of all, happy Valentine's around the world. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Now let's get into this trailer breakdown. Now first of all, I will say that I do have a different point of view towards this movie than what I had previously. This trailer has really caught my eye and has really showed how they improve with the CGI. The story seems a little bit more interesting. They showed a lot of interesting things. One of the things that the director said is that we're going to see different versions of Godzilla throughout the movie. Now with this trailer, I think I know what he meant by that. We see different versions of Godzilla, specifically a blue burning Godzilla or a blue version that we haven't seen in any other previous movie. This version of Godzilla seems to be demonstrating his nuclear pulse, which is a very classic power and one that we previously saw with Godzilla King of the Monsters, but that was only a ability known through Mothra, a sacrifice to give him a power up for him to ascend to the next level. Ultimately, I think this is like a blue burning Godzilla supercharged of radiation, him learning to control and better his powers. At the beginning of the movie, we do see very interesting shots, but we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. There's a lot of things that we missed, and you have to be very quick within seconds, otherwise it's gone. We do get an extended scene of Kong exploring the Hollow Earth, and we see Suko introducing pretty much Kong to Skar King, and all the other Kongs are pretty much hyping up this battle. You see them getting ready. They're pretty much bowing to Skar King, and of course Kong would be the new challenger, challenging the king of all apes, and that would be Skar King. You do see them go all out. Interesting enough, if you pay close attention, the tip of Skar King, the whip he uses, has that crystal which controls Shimo, and it's very clear in this shot where you see them battling all out. Now, the interesting part that I do find is they almost seem to scale the same size. A lot of us thought that Skar King was going to tower Kong, but that does not seem to be the case. Skar King is a little bit taller, but not by much. It seems like Kong does eventually grow like Godzilla, and that's something that I do like. Now, it appears that Kong will not only be challenging and fighting Skar King, but also Shimo is hiding behind the layer that Skar King is sitting on, where you see that lava flowing through, falling. That's where Skar King has Shimo. I like that shot, how you slowly start to see the glowing eyes of Shimo. Shimo powering up, doing his atomic eyes beam. And you do see Kong doing the same thing that he did in Godzilla vs. Kong, deflecting the attack, trying to hold it off. But this one seems to be a little bit more powerful. You see him actually getting rocked back, pushing him back. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. We're going to talk about Mothra, how she's going to be introduced into this movie. You do see the little girl, forgot her name. She has special abilities. She is gifted with being able to see the future or be able to feel certain things throughout the world happening with energy and the Titans. Now, if you look closely, there's like feathers or something falling. I have a feeling that could be related to Mothra. If you look very close, just for a second, you can see within her eyes, there's an image of Mothra. This Mothra appears to be more fluffy. It has more hair. Now, from the leaks, we do know that Mothra is going to be featured in a different color from the original King of the Monsters. She's going to be a little bit more brownish. In terms of design, we're not sure, but it does appear to see just the same, just with a visual paint job. That's it. Now, another reference to Mothra, you do see humans touching what appears to be like her cocoon or something related to Mothra, where she's going to be hatching and evolving. Now, pay close attention to Kong. He's looking up. What else flies in this movie? I don't think it's some type of ship. He's familiar with them. The gravity ships. I think this is Mothra. I think this is Mothra hovering over Kong, and Kong is looking up at her. That's the only reference that I see. And if you do look closely, the shadows appear to be similar to what Mothra looks like with her wings. I could be wrong. That's just my prediction looking at this trailer. Now let's move on to more juicy things that a lot of us missed, and probably you missed. Most of us think that we only saw Shimo probably once or twice. If you look very closely within this trailer, when you do see that ice beam hitting up in the air, you can actually see, if you zoom in the background, Skar King looking over to Shimo. Most people thought that the beam was coming from underground. Pay close attention, you actually see Shimo moving. You see the tail moving side to side, the body. So yes, Shimo will eventually begin his work creating a second ice age for the modern world. And obviously Godzilla and Kong have to stop Skar King and Shimo. We also see another shot of what appears to be Skar King, Shimo, Godzilla Evolve, Kong, and Suko. Both of them are going to be fighting each other. That's the main battle, we can definitely tell. What's impressive is even though Godzilla has evolved, he still towers him by so much, and we know that evolved Godzilla will be a little bit taller than his original form by the looks of it. Shimo is again on all fours, which is incredible. Just imagine if he was to stand up, he is going to tower evolved Godzilla. Judging by the image, Shimo is 2 times or 3 times larger than Godzilla. Now look very closely here. In this shot, you have to be precise. 1 second and it's gone. Look to the right. That's Shimo. Shimo is actually there besides Kong and Skar King. So yes, this will be an all-out battle, and it does appear to be just as it leaks, just as the toys. I know some people may not like Shimo's design, but again, I do like what I saw. And even for Evolved Godzilla, most of us dislike the brand new take on Evolved Godzilla. From what I saw today and the images, this could be turning into my favorite Godzilla. It has the best of Legendary. It has the best of Godzilla 2000 with those colors. And it looks badass to me now that I get to see it in the trailer and other things. Now, I want to mention one more thing. Shimo is seen use his atomic ice beam throughout the trailer. There's going to be like a few shots where I do frame it. You do see the power and it looks to be very powerful. From what I've known, and if I am correct, his atomic ice beam is supposed to rival the atomic breath of Godzilla. Now look closely at Godzilla Evolve. He seems to be glowing even more like a burning Godzilla. Could this be another state beyond Evolved Godzilla? Meaning that he starts off with his traditional Evolved Godzilla and there's even a ascended level where he just glows in radiation and power from Hollow Earth? Very interesting how he's glowing pink a lot. My final thoughts with this trailer, I loved it. It really got me pumped up. It really gave me a different view on this movie. Initially, I was not excited from the first teaser trailer and trailer. The overall design and the direction of this movie, I wasn't feeling it after all. And it's understandable. Most of us got to see Godzilla -1. And that's okay. Both of them don't have to be the exact same movie. Both of them don't have to feature the same tone. From what I get out of this movie and the trailer is, this is going to be entertaining. This is going to be badass, epic, funny, a little bit of everything. This is going to bring a lot of childhood memories, especially for the older fans. This is the next generation of Godzilla. For new fans, old, it's going to have a little bit of everything, and I don't see anything wrong with this. Honestly, this trailer just gave me a different point of view, and I love it so far. I understand that people want this to be like Godzilla -1, evil, full of darkness, something that terrorizes people, but you do have to keep in mind, the Monsterverse is different from Toho. The Monsterverse represents a different Godzilla from what Toho does. And it's okay to be different. It's okay to have a different style of tone, music, and visual effects. Like, I get it. People are not going to like this movie and people are going to love it. There's going to be two sides. You can't always satisfy everybody. I've been telling everybody, go in with low expectations, come in with an open mind, and see if you enjoy it. If not, then you don't. But lower your expectations so you don't end up being disappointed watching this movie. But yeah, definitely the trailer delivered a lot. Very hyped for it. And so far, the leaks appear to be true. Please, YouTube and Legendary Warner Brothers, please don't copy strike this video like last time. I mean, I've been getting a lot of like threats, and I've been getting in trouble by multiple companies for something that other people do. So yeah, I've been holding back a lot in so many videos, a lot of content. I move on to TikTok and other platforms if you want to watch me over there. But in other news, yes, it's coming out on March 29, perfect, almost for my birthday. But the good news is for everybody in Mexico, that includes me, we're going to see this movie one day early. It's coming out for March 28th, which is amazing. As always, all the MonsterVerse movies seem to be coming out in a perfect time for my birthday. You already know I'm going to be there for the premiere, watch the movie, give you guys my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy it or not? I'll catch you guys next time. This is RubiGamingx. I'm out.